Training a dog to listen consistently is one of the most common questions that dog owners ask. Whether you've just welcomed a new puppy into your home, adopted an older dog, or are simply frustrated by a pet who seems to ignore your commands, you might be asking yourself, can I really train my dog to listen? The answer, thankfully, is yes. Every dog, regardless of age or breed, can learn to pay attention to their owner and respond to basic commands. But achieving this level of responsiveness isn't just about teaching a dog a few tricks. It's about building a relationship based on trust, consistency, and clear communication. Let's begin by understanding how dogs learn. Unlike humans, dogs don't speak our language. They're experts at reading body language, tone of voice, and patterns in their environment. When your dog doesn't listen, it's rarely a matter of stubbornness or defiance. More often, it's due to confusion, lack of motivation, or unclear expectations. To set your dog up for success, it helps to see the world through their eyes. The first step in training your dog to listen is establishing trust. Imagine trying to learn from a teacher you don't trust or respect. It's unlikely you'd pay much attention to their lessons. Dogs are similar. Consistent, gentle treatment forms the foundation for a bond that makes your dog want to pay attention to you. Avoid punishment-based methods, as these can erode trust and make your dog fearful or anxious. Instead, focus on positive reinforcement, rewarding good behavior with treats, praise, or playtime. When your dog learns that listening to you leads to good things, they'll be eager to repeat that behavior. Consistency is the second key. Dogs thrive on routine and clarity. If you sometimes allow your dog to ignore a command, or if different family members use different words or tones, your dog will be confused. Choose simple, clear commands like sit, stay, come, and leave it. And make sure everyone in the household uses them the same way. Practice these commands daily, in short, focused sessions. Training isn't a one-time event, but an ongoing process that continues throughout your dog's life. Timing is also crucial. Dogs learn best when the consequences of their actions are immediate. If you ask your dog to sit and then reward them several seconds later, they may not connect the behavior with the reward. The same goes for corrections. If you wait too long, your dog won't understand what they're being corrected for. Always reward or redirect your dog within a second or two of the behavior you want to reinforce. Start training in a quiet, distraction-free environment, such as your living room or backyard. Once your dog reliably responds to commands there, gradually introduce distractions, other people, animals, noises, or new locations. This process, known as proofing, helps your dog learn to listen no matter what's happening around them. Remember that it takes time for dogs to generalize commands to different situations, so be patient and persistent. Motivation is another powerful tool. Not all dogs are equally motivated by food, toys, or praise. Observe what your dog loves most and use that as a reward. For some dogs, a bit of chicken or cheese is irresistible. For others, a favorite toy or even a few moments of play can be just as effective. Mix up rewards to keep things interesting, and always end training sessions on a positive note. Communication isn't just about words. Dogs are experts at reading body language. Stand tall, use confident gestures, and make eye contact when giving commands. Avoid repeating commands over and over. If your dog doesn't respond, try to get their attention first by calling their name or using a happy, upbeat tone. If you find yourself getting frustrated, take a break. Dogs are sensitive to our emotions, and frustration can make training less effective. Let's explore some common challenges and how to overcome them. One frequent issue is the dog who listens perfectly at home, but ignores commands in the park or when guests arrive. This is normal. Dogs need time and practice to learn that commands apply everywhere, not just in the quiet of your living room. Practice in different environments, starting with low distraction areas and gradually working up to more stimulating places. Be patient as your dog learns to focus in new situations. Another challenge is the dog who seems to ignore you altogether. In these cases, check for underlying issues. Is your dog distracted, scared, or overstimulated? Are you using the right rewards? Is your tone of voice clear and engaging? Sometimes, Simply making yourself more interesting, using a playful tone, running in the opposite direction, or offering a high-value treat can capture your dog's attention. Older dogs can absolutely learn to listen, even if they've had years of bad habits. While puppies are often more eager to please, adult dogs are just as capable of learning new behaviors. In fact, older dogs may benefit from their longer attention spans and calmer energy. Be patient, use positive reinforcement, and remember that every small step forward is progress. Training isn't limited to basic commands. Teaching your dog to respond to their name, walk politely on a leash, and come when called are all vital parts of listening. The recall command, come, Adines, Untin, is especially important for your dog's safety. To teach a reliable recall, start in a quiet place and reward your dog every time they come to you, even if it takes a few tries. Gradually increase the distance and add distractions as your dog improves. Never use the recall command to call your dog for something unpleasant, like a bath or a trip to the vet, or they may start to avoid coming to you. If you're struggling to make progress, don't hesitate to seek help from a professional dog trainer. Look for someone who uses positive reinforcement methods and who understands canine behavior. A good trainer can provide personalized guidance, troubleshoot challenges, and help you build a stronger relationship with your dog. Remember, training is a journey, not a destination. Dogs are always learning, whether you're actively teaching them or not. Every interaction is an opportunity to reinforce good habits and strengthen your bond. Celebrate your dog's successes, no matter how small, and approach setbacks with patience and understanding. Let's take a closer look at some specific techniques that can help your dog learn to listen. Name recognition. Teaching your dog to respond to their name is the foundation of all other training. Say your dog's name in a happy, upbeat tone, and reward them with a treat or praise when they look at you. Practice this often in different environments, so your dog learns to focus on you no matter what's going on around them. The Watch Me command. This command teaches your dog to make eye contact with you, which is essential for attention. Hold a treat near your face and say, "Watch me," or "Look." When your dog makes eye contact, reward them immediately. Gradually increase the duration of eye contact before giving the reward. Impulse control. Teaching your dog to wait before acting is a powerful way to build listening skills. Practice commands like wait or stay before meals, at doorways, or before crossing the street. Start with short durations and gradually increase the challenge as your dog improves. Release words. Once your dog has mastered commands like sit or stay, teach them a release word, such as okay or free, that signals it's time to move. This helps your dog understand when to listen and when they're allowed to relax. Short, fun sessions. Dogs learn best in short bursts. Aim for several 5 to 10-minute training sessions throughout the day, rather than one long session. Keep things upbeat and end on a positive note, so your dog looks forward to training. Real-life rewards. Incorporate training into your daily routine. Ask your dog to sit before putting on the leash, wait before getting out of the car, or come when called before playtime. This reinforces that good things happen when your dog listens. Avoid common mistakes. It's natural to get frustrated if your dog doesn't listen right away, but avoid yelling or punishing your dog. This can make them anxious and less likely to respond. Instead, focus on setting your dog up for success. Reduce distractions, use high-value rewards, and practice patience. Training is also a great way to provide mental stimulation for your dog. Boredom is a common cause of problem behaviors, and regular training sessions give your dog a positive outlet for their energy. Try teaching new tricks, puzzle games, or scent work to keep your dog's mind engaged. Many dog owners worry that their dog is too stubborn, too distracted, or too old to learn. But every dog is capable of improvement. It may take more time and creativity with some dogs than others, but with the right approach, you will see progress. Focus on building a strong relationship, using consistent communication, and keeping training fun. For families with children, involve everyone in the training process. Teach children how to give commands, reward good behavior, and interact respectfully with the dog. This helps your dog learn to listen to all family members and strengthens the bond between your dog and the whole household. Dogs with a history of trauma or neglect may take longer to build trust and learn to listen. These dogs benefit from extra patience, gentle handling, and a calm environment. Celebrate small victories and seek the guidance of a professional if needed. Every dog is an individual with their own personality, strengths, and challenges. What works for one dog may not work for another. Be willing to adapt your approach, experiment with different rewards, and find what motivates your dog. In summary, yes, you can really train your dog to listen. It requires patience, consistency, and a willingness to see the world from your dog's perspective. By building trust, using positive reinforcement, and practicing in a variety of situations, you'll help your dog learn to pay attention and respond to your commands. The process may take time, but the rewards are well worth it. A happier, more responsive dog, and a stronger bond between you and your best friend. As you embark on this journey, remember that training is about more than obedience. It's about communication, trust, and mutual respect. Every moment you spend working with your dog is an investment in a relationship that can bring joy, companionship, and understanding for years to come. So take it one step at a time, celebrate your progress, and enjoy the journey of learning together. Your dog is listening. Sometimes you just need to show them how.